iniciar a gravação. Tá? Você está vendo a tela?
Sim, sim.
Então vamos conversar em inglês, né? A gente vai conversando, você vai repetindo, vai lendo os textos, a gente vai se
Tá
treinando,
ok.
tá bom? So, this is Module 3, Aviation Topics, Lecture 6, aula 6, tá? Do módulo 3 do curso.
Tá.
Cruise, cruzeiro. Let's take a look at some vocabulary, some actions, okay, from cruise phase of flight. So cruise is the phase of flight after climb and before approach to land, okay? That's
Ok.
right. So can you read for me this question?
What does the crew do in the cruise phase of flight, generally speaking?
Well, in your opinion, what does the crew do? In a short sentence, what is the main task?
What's the main?
Task for the pilots
Okay, for the pilots in the cruise,
in the cruise phase of flight.
check the navigation system, check the other system like pressurization, and prepare the next phase of flight, like approach, for example, and managing the situation about the passengers, manage the fuel consumption.
The traffic.
That's it.
Yeah, I have some examples here for you to take a look. During cruise, the flight crew will generally provide a monitoring function, but it will also manage ATC structures. For example, can you read for me?
During cruise, the flight crew will generally provide monitoring function, but will also manage ATC instructions.
Ok, às vezes eu anoto aqui umas coisas, tá? Então, structures. Instructions, please. Instructions.
Instructions.
All right. Let's go. Let's proceed. Please give me some tests. You already gave me, okay? Some tests the pilot and co-pilot perform in this phase of flight. For example, they handle routines and vectors from ATC. They handle. Can you read? Can you read?
Yeah. They handle routings and vectors from ATC.
Great. Please.
They manage fuel consumption and time.
Yes. Fuel consumption and time.
They discuss fuel needs, weather conditions, suitable diversion airdromes. Diversions.
Ok. That's great. They discuss fuel needs, né? As necessidades de combustível.
They monitor traffic on TCAS, the distance and relative to heights.
Ok. Distances, pronunciando os S's, né?
Distances and relative heights.
As alturas, né? Ok, they monitor.
They keep an eye on the margins between minimum and maximum speeds.
Great, great. They keep an eye on the margins between minimum and maximum speeds. And
they deal with weather deviations.
They deal with weather deviations, né? Tem que lidar com os desvios devido à meteorologia. So, we saw here some verbs, okay? Some action verbs from cruise. They keep an eye, they handle, né? Eles lidam, they manage, eles gerenciam, they discuss, eles discutem, they monitor, eles monitoram, and they deal with, eles lidam com, certo? And we have here the actions. We don't need to memorize or to remember. This is just a practice, okay? They keep an eye where?
On the speed margins.
On the speed margins. They handle.
They handle vectors from ATC.
Great. They manage.
Traffic on TCAS.
Fuel consumption. Okay.
Fuel consumption. Okay.
And
they discuss weather deviations.
Fuel needs.
Fuel needs. Okay. They monitor traffic on TCAS.
They monitor traffic on TCAS.
They deal with weather deviations.
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 Okay, so if you need, okay, to say what pilot normally performs during cruise, you can use the 6 verbs, all right?
Okay. Excuse me.
All right. So let's take a look at some synonyms. They handle routines. Para a gente ampliar o vocabulário, ok?
Okay.
Routines. Algum sinônimo for routines? For example?
Routines. Lanes. No, it's not lanes. Directions. Okay.
Do you remember another one?
Routines.
Okay, routines and directions, for example. I tend to work a lot with synonyms and extra vocabulary to enhance, okay, the baggage
Okay.
of words. In your opinion, how should crews watch the fuel during cruise? I mean, if the fuel is going faster than planned, what they would do, what they would plan to do. Just tell me a little bit about watching fuel during cruise.
I guess the trip should keep an eye and the level of level of fuel tank and the consumption during the certain time. For example, how many pounds is spent during certain an hour or a minute, for example. And in this way, the crew can
Predict.
surely how many times the fuel will
Last.
spend.
Okay. All right. All right. I have a phrase here that we can use as well. Okay.
Okay.
Can you read?
The flight crew must be vigilant regarding their fuel state. It's
They.
short and certain.
Okay. Tell me more, please. Now you can read for this phrase here.
Well, if the fuel state becomes such the continuing on the flight is no longer prudent, make the diversion decision early. This could be a progressive decision, such as if the fuel remain at point Yankee is 3,000 pounds or greater. I will continue towards destination. If this less than that amount, I will divert to Yankee.
Great. I'll read for you. Well, if the fuel state becomes such that continuation of the flight is no longer prudent, make the diversion decision early. This could be a progressive decision, such as if the fuel remaining at Point Yankee is 3,000 pounds or greater, I will continue towards destination. If it is less than that amount, I will divert to Yankee. Okay, just a phrase, just an example, right?
Yeah, okay.
Not
I got
much
it.
dissimilar to what you said. All right. So just pronounce it for me, greater.
Greater.
Ok, ok. Aqui até a tradução, né? Para quem precisar depois no documento. A gente não precisa olhar aqui, tá bom? Do you have any doubts on translation here?
No.
No? Okay. So we have some words from these texts. Fuel consumption, vigilant, fuel state, towards, divert, amount, fuel remaining. Okay, vigilant, on alert, okay? The crew must be on alert. Agree?
On alert. Okay. I agree.
Amount, a synonym for amount.
Amount.
The amount of fuel.
Amount of fuel.
The
I just remember amount. Amount.
the quantity.
Total.
The total.
Totality.
Yes, or the quantity. Totality.
Quantity.
Towards in direction to, all right?
To. Yeah.
And fuel remaining. Can you give me a synonym for fuel remaining?
Remain. It's not consumed. It's rest. It's not a rest.
Fuel.
It's I don't remember.
You can use feel left.
Left, ok.
De leave é deixar, né? Feel left,
É,
combustível
deixado.
deixado, né? Mas na verdade é remanescente, ok? Vamos praticar a pronúncia de remaining. Feel remaining.
Few remaining.
Ok. Better pronunciation. Anything else? No, it's just that. Let's continue. Okay, suitable diversion aerodromes. Can you give me a synonym for that? Suitable diversion aerodromes. It's quite easy. It's like Portuguese.
Suitable diversion aerodromes. In English?
In English.
In English, suitable diversion. The nearest airport to divert.
Yes. Or
alternate airports.
Or aeroporto alternativo, ou alternate airports. A very simple synonym, okay? Suitable diversion, appropriate diversion airports could be as well.
Okay.
They monitor traffic on the TCAS, the distances and relative heights. Let's practice TCAS vocabulary. Read aloud for me. Opa. Let's go.
They monitor traffic on TCAS, the distance and relative heights.
And now the message on TCAS.
Increase climb, increase descent, adjust vertical speed, crossing, clear of conflict. Conflict.
Okay. Conflict. All right, that's the message for TCAS for you to practice, okay? Increase, climb, increase descent, adjust vertical speed, crossing and clear of conflict. You already said it aloud. How would you say this number in English?
1,500.
Or there's another way to say
1,500.
Okay, 1,500. And
1,200 or 1,050.
All right.
1,200, excuse me.
1,200. 1,200, 1,500. How do you say acima da gente? 1.200 acima da gente.
Above us. Above us.
Above us.
Above us.
Above us.
Above
And
us.
debaixo da gente.
Under us.
Or
below us.
Below us. Na frente, na nossa frente.
Ahead of us.
Ahead of us. E atrás, opa, foi esse.
Behind us.
Behind us. Ahead of us, below us, above us, and behind us. 1,200, okay? Cruise things, cruise actions. The margins between, is there anything?
Margin.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about margins. Can you explain it further? Monitor margins between minimum and maximum speed at cruise. Why does it happen? What is it?
Because when the airplane is flying, there are many kinds of speeds that you be respected, like stall speed, the minimum speed that the airplane could maintain flying. Then if you decrease this speed, the airplane could enter in stall attitude. And otherwise, you can the higher speed to fly, because if you passing this higher speed, for example, we can make damage to fuselage structure. That's it. Structure. That's it.
Okay. For reasons of efficiency, aircraft often cruise at levels that are close to the maximum level with regards to the aircraft's performance.
Okay.
And when close to the maximum level, the aircraft is often close to its minimum speed as well. Agree?
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. Can you read for me?
Reasons of efficient aircraft often cruise at level that are close to the maximum level with regards to the aircraft performance. When close to the maximum level of the aircraft, it's often close to its minimum speed.
Okay. Any doubt in vocabulary?
No. It is more concise, more straight, more objective. It's great.
Yeah, because when I have more time to practice to prepare the class. But
Okay.
you are good as well. You are fine. Efficiency, please. Efficiency.
Efficiency.
Okay.
Efficiency.
Okay. So we'll talk more about it. Como perguntar a respeito das margens? How to ask about margins? How would you say? Como está a nossa margem? Como você pergunta isso? Como é que está as nossas margens?
No, how is our margins?
Okay. How is our margin? How is our speed margin? What is our speed margin? Okay.
Okay.
How would you answer if it is 10 knots? Bem curto assim. Ah, tá bom, tá ruim, tá bem pouca, tá esquisita, whatever.
It's good. It's feel.
10
It's
knots.
a narrow.
It's narrow. Tá estreita, né? I'm not sure if the value is okay to say it, but we will use it, okay? It's narrow. It is.
It's a bit close.
It's a bit
Tá
close.
perto.
Tá um pouco perto. Tá estreita. When it's 10, 20 knots. Tipo assim, tá legal.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's okay. It is fair.
It's fair.
Você entende fair? Justo.
Yeah. Fair.
Fair is justo, né? Mas, but in this context, it is okay. It's enough. Okay, it's fair. Tá justa, tá beleza. Alright? It's fair. Or it's safe. Tá segura.
Okay.
Okay? Let's expand for 5 knots, 20, 10, 20, and 30. It's narrow. It's a bit close. It is limited. Limited. Can you say to me, or please? Say
It's
aloud.
narrow. It's a bit close. It's limited.
It's
Fair. It's safe. It's reasonable. It's a reason. What's the right pronunciation? Reasonable. Reasonable.
Reasonable.
Reasonable. Reasonable. Reasonable.
Reasonable. Ok. Tá razoável. 5
What's
nós.
the...
Tá apertada. Tá muito apertada. Tá justa.
It's close.
It's close.
It's tight. It's precarious.
Precarious. Precária, né?
Yeah.
Tá perigosa. It is slim.
Slim.
Tá
Slim.
magra, né? Slim é uma pessoa magrinha, né? Slim. And 30 knots. It is?
It's fine. It's okay. It's good. It's healthy.
Hefty.
Hefty. Hefty.
Hefty é
What's
robusta.
what? Robusta. Mean.
It's
Robusta.
hefty.
Okay.
É bem fortuna. It's hefty.
Hefty. It's considerable.
It's considerable. Okay. So you have here 12 ways to answer about speed margins on the cruise flight. Okay. Good. It's robust. Another student told me it's robust. Okay.
Robust.
It is similar to hefty. So they handle weather deviations. We have one cell here, another here, another here, yellow, 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 and green. Okay, that's the weather radar. Okay.
Okay.
An aircraft has to pass through this cell, this storm formation. It can go here, 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 or here. In your opinion, what would you do if you find yourself in this situation, have to cross this cell? What are the options?
Okay, can I start?
Yes.
In my opinion, I guess the aircraft should make deviations from clear to the cells. If I were the pilot, I request the deviation from the right side or left side to leave the 3 cells on my side.
Okay. Let's see an answer here. and if you are in the middle, turn back and in the middle of the ocean, traverse areas of rapid change. Let's see the answer. Where is the answer? Where is the answer? Okay.
Where the answer?
Here's the answer. Let's read for me.
When faced with the wall of severe cumulonimbus cells, it may be prudent to turn back. On the other hand, especially over the ocean, of course, or when already some way into the extreme storm system, turnaround may not be an option. On such an occasion, it is prudent to avoid traversing any traversing any areas where the edges of the various severity levels change rapidly.
Okay. Where the edges?
Edges.
Any
I don't.
any areas where the edges?
Yeah, edges. I don't know.
Edges são os limites, né?
Ok. Boundary.
Yeah, the boundaries. Tá falando que where the severity levels change rapidly, for example, the right path here, a trajetória da direita, if the severity levels change rapidly, it might not be a good idea to go that way, all right? Even though it's green here, it can change fast. And as you said, you can make a deter, okay? You know this word? Deter.
Deter?
Uma volta. Você pode dar uma
volta. Okay.
It's a good word to use in this situation. We can make a deter. We will spend more fuel, but it's okay. A deter. And while you're traversing areas, you might be dodging. Cells. You know this word?
Dodging is path between the cells. This is dodging.
É virar para lá, para cá, ficar driblando, né? Okay. So make a deter and you might need to be dodging a little bit. Okay. Avoiding the cells, to dodge the cells. Any other doubt in words and translations around in this text?
Traversing, it's mean atravessar.
Atravessar.
Okay. Traversing. Okay.
E no presente,
traversing. To traverse. The past what? It's what? The past of traverse. Traversed. Okay, it's regular. Okay.
Regular. Okay. Avoid traversing.
Traversed.
So you should left the same heading or navigate actively. I mean, you are passing storm cells. The normal is to keep straight or turn here, turn there. What do you think?
Turn it. Make a contours and deviation as soon as possible.
A deter. Okay. Frequent and rapid changes of heading can be required to navigate safe passage through these cells. Agree?
I agree.
Can you tell me? Can you say it loud for me?
Can you repeat, please?
Repeat, please. Can you repeat can you say aloud?
Can you say aloud?
Aloud é falar em voz alta, né? Aloud.
Okay. What question? I should allow. I should speak again.
No, just read frequent and rapid changes.
Okay. I got it. Okay. Repeat the sentence. Okay.
Repeat the sentence.
Frequent and rapid change of heading can be required to navigate safe passage through the systems.
All right. Yeah. So that's it. But we, in aviation English, we want to say our sentences with more clarity, okay, with more elegance. So we use discourse markers or words that introduce the phrase. For example, I believe, okay?
Okay. I believe frequent and rapid change. Okay.
You could also say, in my point of view.
Okay.
Or my personal experience, I think you use introductory words to say the phrase to get it clearer. E no meu curso eu faço muito isso, tá? Usar marcador de discurso no Inglês de aviação.
Entendi. Bom, entendi. Tá legal. Eu só queria entender assim. Eu tô gostando da aula, tal, muito boa, muito proveitosa. Bom, eu queria já discutir com você até preço, como é que você faz, pra gente marcar aí, ou ter acesso à tua plataforma, como é que funciona o plano de pagamento, professor?
Bem, a gente está aqui na aula, né? Depois é o seguinte, né? Eu tenho um plano, deixa eu abrir aqui, até publico aqui no site, tá?